Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. By popular demand, I'm going to do some more Krastorio videos before I get back into the Megabase. I'm going to continue doing the Megabase on a regular basis, but I'm seeing a lot more enthusiasm expressed for Krastorio right now, so I'll probably do more Krastorio videos than Megabase videos in the near future, but I will do both, so never fear. If you're enjoying the Megabase series, it shall continue to completion. In the last episode, I talked about making red circuits, but then I was reminded by a kindly person that I still haven't upgraded my smelting recipes to the enhanced or the enriched process. So I want to do that instead because I'm burning through ores pretty quickly, and I see that we have an attack down here. Yikes. I did reduce in the startup settings for Krastorio mod. I did reduce the effect of, or I guess it's actually, maybe it's for alien biomes. But I did reduce the effect of running on sand by 50% so that it still slows us down, but not quite as much. Okay, so I'm going to put a laser turret over here. And, ooh, that covers a very big area. That's wonderful. Compared to a gun turret, let's say. Wow, that's a lot bigger. Is it like that in vanilla? I don't recall. 22 to 30. Okay. So I'll use one of my very few laser turrets there. I did add, I think I've got 42 accumulators over here. Okay, so that gives us, wow, 4.3 gigajoules. Which reminds me also, another one of the mods that I'm using, the one that gives us the extended daylight cycle by 4 times, also increases my accumulator charge by 4 times as much. Okay, so we've got a lot of charge here. That should hopefully allow us to use the laser turrets from time to time. Okay, so so I was looking into this. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to build a wall soon. All right. We'll put that one there. I'm not going to put too many of them because the drain is 100 kilowatts. Okay, so now that it's charged, yeah, see, even just not using it, it's consuming more power than most of my factory. So that's not good. I'm going to try to use them sparingly. All right, where was I? Yeah, so I started looking at this enriched iron process. So I calculated it to fill a yellow belt with plate, which is 15 per second. That would take 22 and a half iron furnaces. And it would take 15 enriched iron per second. So that's enough to fill a belt. So by doing this, we can essentially expand the smelting. Remember that this 16 furnace layout was originally designed to handle 1 yellow belt of ore input, and it doesn't quite give us a full yellow belt on the output. All right, so so first of all, we're going to have to build some more. Oh, that's nice. These big poles have a larger area of effect. So I'm going to need to build some iron furnaces. All right, let's build more stone furnaces. I'll put those in there. What else do we need? Iron beams and iron plate. Okay, there's some iron plate for you. And let me grab some iron beams, which I'm starting to stockpile a little bit of since we're not doing any research at the moment. Okay, so that'll give us at least a few of those. In fact, maybe I should automate this, but I think eventually I'm going to be wanting to use different furnace technologies. We've got this multifunctional furnace. The electric furnace. Advanced furnace. Jeez. Crafting speed of 12. Okay. Yeah, none of these take a steel furnace as an ingredient. Do I need steel furnaces? Or iron furnace, rather. If I right-click it. Yeah, it's not used as an ingredient for anything. All right, so I don't want to go crazy making these iron furnaces because they're not going to be used for anything else besides my, I guess, early game smelting. Okay, so anyway, back to the planner. So 22.5, which I'm going to round up to, I don't know, I guess I'll round it up to 24. I'm not going to have 23. Because I want it to be an even number. All right, and then this will be like the smelting from the old days. And then we'll need to make the enriched iron, which will need 18.8 iron ore per second. So I'm going to need more than a yellow belt and less than a red belt of iron ore. I'm going to need some acid, and I'm going to need some water, and that can be made with 6 chemical plants. Let me pin this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those take a little time to make. All right. So while that's working, I will come over here and set up the smelting line. And then eventually we'll start to convert these other ones, and then I'll delete the old-fashioned versions of these. Okay, so we'll put that one here, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll have 12 on each side. All right, we'll just go to the other ones and do it like that. And then I'm just going to do, I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. All right, we're still going to need coal. All right, so coal's there, and then the enriched iron goes there. I was hoping to see my laser turret in action. Okay, let's go see if those other furnaces are done yet. All right, well, these are done producing, it looks like. We need more iron bars in there. And then I suppose I should also make the iron bars from the iron that I get from this new process, rather than from the old process, to make more efficient use of my ore. So in fact, I think I'm just going to cut off, I'll just cut off the supply of iron ore right now. Okay, I've got 10. I think that's enough to get this first line done. All right. And we'll put the inserters in. Since it's one enriched ore per plate, I think we'll be able to do this with yellow inserters going in. Okay, and then we'll run the power poles. We can just click and drag. There we go. Okay. So that's set. Now let's do the hard part. Enriched iron. Where should I put that? I guess I'll put the enrichment down here to the south of the smelting. And I'm going to need 6 of this machine. 6 of this machine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 4, 5, 6. Okay, these need to be spaced. Since I have 2 dissimilar fluids. No, that's right. Okay, now let's do the plumbing. Let me go grab some pipe. Got a lot of it here. Okay, and then I can make some undergrounds. Do I want to make this on both sides, or should I make this a one-sided arrangement? I think I'd rather do it one-sided like that. And actually, let's move it back 1. All right, so that way we can get the wastewater here. And then let's see what we can do with the wastewater. All right, what's it called? Dirty water. Okay. All right, what can we do with dirty water? We can put it in a barrel, or we can combine it with stone, or with coal rather, and get a bunch of stuff from a filtration plant. All right, can I make filtration plants? Yes, I can. Oh, okay, good thing I made some plastic and electric engines. How many filtration plants would I need? I'm going to be making 46.9. Let me add another production line here. And we're going to be making I want the recipe where I make stuff. Whoa. All right. All right, well, I'll figure that out later. For now, I'll just put it in a tank after I get more iron beams. The biters are starting to get annoying, to be honest with you. I'll leave it. I'll leave it for a while. But as I said when I started the series, I don't really enjoy playing with biters that much, so I may turn them off at some point, just so everybody's prepared for that possibly happening. Okay, so I need ore, I need acid. So let's get the acid over here, and then I'm going to need water. Okay, so we'll do like that and like that. And then we copy that to each of those machines. Okay, I'm not sure where to send the dirty water yet, so I'll just put it far away for now, I guess, until I figure out what to do with it. I know we can void it, but I have a feeling we're going to want to use it. Because why put it in the game if it wasn't valuable? If voiding it was the easiest, if voiding it was the best way to get rid of it, then it would be, I don't know, it would be too easy, right? Actually, I want to put these up further because I'm going to need to get inserters on the other side here. And I need to move this belt over by 1. Because I'm going to have long inserters coming out. Like that. And then, whoops. I'll do that so that we get 1 belt, and then I need to pick up the whole thing and move it over by 1 because I wanted it to be aligned with the input up there. Not super important, but it's aesthetic, you know. All right, and I'm gonna put down a gun turret over here because I don't want to start spamming laser turrets just yet. Okay, yeah, and then actually let's move that over because I need to get coal in as well. All right, how much? Wait a minute. No, not coal, iron ore. Yeah, and I'm going to need red belt for that since I need more than a single yellow. We need 18.8 per second. Let's start making some more yellows. All right. Yeah, I should have just used the medium power poles. There you go. Let's make some more of those. These things are awesome. run a couple of lights. Okay. Let's clean this up. I should probably start paving this entire area. I don't have much stone though. Whoops. Is that yellow? No, that should be red. Here's red. Yeah, let's bring it down here. And then across. I'm gonna need more red belts. Okay. So now we need water, which I can get from over there. Son of a... Okay, let's move this yet again. Okay. I guess this is an okay place to run the water across. Okay, offshore pump. All right, so now we have water. Now we just have to bring in the acid. Let's see. No. We're not going to be handcrafting pipes. Well, it's probably a lot more than I need, I guess. I should take my car over. Okay, so we're making acid over here, but we need more iron plate. So there's some more iron plate. And I'm not going to make any more batteries right now. I'll leave that set up though. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll run the acid pipe here so that it won't get in the way of the rails. Through the trees. Okay, and it was lucky the way that that worked out. Not the way that that worked out, though. There. And now we have acid. And we are making enriched iron. That produces rather quickly, doesn't it? Well, it says we need 6 for 15 a second. Well, not quite 6, so we'll have more than a full belt, I suppose. Okay, bring over the coal. Okay, and I'm not quite getting a full belt. Why is that? That's because we're not feeding in the iron fast enough. And I don't have room for more inserters either. What? Oh. All right. There we go. Yeah, I need to get more inserters in there. So what we can do is I'll copy this. And we'll bring that out here. And this will give us more room. Let's see how that goes. Okay, that's fast enough. And on the output, oh, that makes 8. Okay. Well, that's pretty close to a full belt. Okay. And from there we have a bunch of iron. And I'll run this over. To replace what we had previously. Okay. And then there, we'll put some of the extra iron in here. Actually, I guess I'll let this we'll continue using this up. There we go. Okay, so that one's empty. Over here we still have a lot of iron, I think. Yep. All right. And then we can pick that up. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this here for now. Because A, we've got more work to do here. B, pretty soon that dirty water tank is going to fill up. And C, I'm likely to run out of acid before too long as well. So this way we'll have, you know, an emergency source of iron if it becomes necessary. But for now, this appears to be working pretty well. Let's see if I can make one of those filtration plants. I need 20 electric engines. Okay, so let me get some gears. Oops. Okay, so we'll craft some engines. I'll just make one of those filtration plants to start with, just so we can kind of see how the process works. And what else we need? Pipes and iron bars, or iron beams. There we go. All right, and I needed 20, I think it was. Module case. Interesting. Eesh. Where was it? There we go. Yeah, 20. Let's make sure that those still... Yeah. Okay, so we just need 20 engines. I think we'll have enough here. That's 10. Over here, we should be making more stuff. Okay, 20. Oh, yeah, I need lubricant. That's why I'm coming over here. So let's take the car back over to the refining area. Okay. How we doing? Ooh, these are full. Son of a gun. It's just not a convenient size for anything, is it? Okay. Keep making the solid fuel. All right. And then electric engines. Where are the engines? Ah, there we go. Okay, and power. Oh, we need green circuits too. There we go. All right, there's 10. And 20. Okay, so make me a filtration plant, which of course is going to take a very long time because that's how they like to do things with Krastorio. And while that's crafting, we can head back over to set it up. There we go. Filtration plant. All right, dirty water filtration. Oh yeah, we need coal also, right? Okay, so I'm gonna need a source of coal, and it just so happens that I have one here. Yeah, that's right. And the reason I'm putting this down with my bots, shift dragging it, is just so that if I run through trees or something, they'll get picked up. The trees and rocks will get picked up automatically. I'm going to start clearing these areas. I need that pipe too. Okay. And then I get, is that pure water? I can't tell. All right, well here we can put a pipe on it. Water, that's plain water. Okay, so I don't mind voiding water, but actually I think we can feed it back in. All right, do we have fluid control valves? I think advanced fluid handling. Yeah, fluid handling just gives me pumps and barrels. Advanced fluid handling gives me an FS50. Oh, those are just tanks. Yeah, it gives me tanks. No valves. I thought there were some valves or something that you could make with the mod. Oh, you know what? I think that was one of his recommended mods. I think was to have something that would give you flow control valves and such. All right. Let's see if this will give it enough water. It looks like it will. All right. Well, so should I void it or not? Because now the water's full. Yeah, I'll just void the water. I mean, the water is an endless resource. Plain water is anyway. All right, so let's void. No, what is it? There's like a, oh crap, liquid evaporator. See, that's what I need. I need those damn red circuits. All right, so I'll just put some tanks here for now. There. And we get, yeah, so we're going to end up, we're going to filter the water and we're going to end up with the same amount of pure water coming out. It's 100 in and 100 out, plus, you know, some byproducts which I suppose will become useful eventually. All right. Yeah, so you always get water out, and then you have a 10% chance for stone, 8% chance for ores or sulfur, and a 1% chance for uranium. All right, so I guess that's good. And then we can always void the water if we want to. We could make, if we had an engine, we can make a pump. Maybe what I can do is, yeah, I can put some logic on pumps to use this water preferentially. I'll need 2 pumps. Oh, son of a biscuit. All right. Oh, now I can make the pumps. Okay, there we go. Never mind. Oh, look, I got some uranium already. Okay, so how we can do this. That's good grammar. How can we do this? I will show you. We'll put a pump over here. And one here. Actually, I'm going to need this to go all the way across. All right, give me some of those fun red circuits. There. Okay, so I'll tell this that as long as water is greater than or no, yeah, 100, and we'll make this less than. Okay, so if the water in this tank is less than 100, then this pump will turn on to allow this water through. Otherwise, this water will go out and get used up in this process here. Okay, now we still might end up getting, actually this should circulate. How much dirty water am I making? I'm making 46.9 dirty water per second. Yeah, and I can process 100 or 50 per second. 100 every 2 seconds. I can process 50 water per second. So this one filtration plant is enough to process all the dirty water that comes out of here. So eventually this tank is never going to empty. But it also shouldn't fill up either. Of course, I'm not making, I guess it will empty since I'm not making any of the iron right now. But once that stops, yeah, this will gradually get converted into pure water. And then at that point, it should be, it should just be a continuous loop. Okay, and then we get a few semi-useful byproducts out of it as well. Okay, so I think in the next episode we should make another one of these for iron. At least one more for iron. We'll make one for copper. I think that's it. I think you can only make iron and copper that way. Yeah. That's only for iron and copper. The recipe is the same. So yeah, so I'll make another one of these for iron and another one for copper. We'll need a couple more of these filtration plants to handle the waste. But we shouldn't need to bring any more fresh water into this system once it's going like it is. And then I'll probably make a warehouse to replace these chests, and we'll just put all the stuff in a warehouse. We can send the iron ore back out. In fact, we can do that right now. All right, so that's iron ore, and then this one could be copper. The rest of it can just stay in the chest. All right, and then those can circulate back up into the line, feeding it. But yeah, like I said, I'll do this with a warehouse rather than with these small chests. I'll just have all the filtration plants go into a warehouse, and then we'll come out of the warehouse and feed these individual lines. Get the feedback loop set up. So, all right. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.